Your cat walks past everyone else in the room, and then they climb onto you, start pushing their paws in and out, and look completely at peace with the world. That's not a coincidence. That's a choice. Most people see kneading and think, cute habit, just something cats do. And yes, cats do knead, but not on everyone, not randomly, not without reason. If your cat kneads on you specifically, on your lap, your chest, your arm, and not on the other people in your home, there's something happening beneath that behavior that goes much deeper than most people realize. It starts in the first days of life. It's wired into their nervous system. And the fact that they're doing it on you and not someone else is one of the quietest, most sincere things a cat can say. Today, we're going to unpack all of it. What kneading really is, why it happens on certain people, and what your cat is actually feeling in those moments. 1. Where it all begins the very first days. To understand why your cat kneads on you, you have to go back to the beginning. Newborn kittens can't do much. They can't see, they can't walk, but they can knead. Within hours of birth, kittens press their tiny paws rhythmically against their mother's belly while nursing. That motion alternating left and right, slow and steady, stimulates milk flow. It's how they feed. It's how they survive. But something else is happening at the same time. Every time a kitten kneads, they're warm, they're safe. Their mother is there. The world is small and soft and everything is okay. Over time, that physical motion becomes deeply associated with a feeling, with comfort, with security, with being somewhere they belong. The behavior stays with them long after kittenhood ends. And when an adult cat starts kneading, they're not thinking about milk anymore. They're just feeling that feeling again. That same warmth, that same safety. And they only feel it in certain places, with certain people. 2. Why you and not someone else? Here's the part that matters most. Kneading isn't something cats do just anywhere. They do it on surfaces and people that trigger that same deep sense of safety they first experienced as kittens. Which means, if your cat kneads on you, your presence does something to them, something calming, something familiar, something that reaches past learned behavior all the way down to instinct. Cats are extraordinarily sensitive to the subtleties of the people around them. Your scent, your warmth, the way you breathe when you're relaxed, the way you sit still, even your heartbeat when they're close enough. Some people, without realizing it, carry a kind of calm that cats read almost immediately. And when a cat finds that they return to it again and again. The people who get kneaded aren't always the loudest voices in the room. Often, they're the ones who make the cat feel least like they have to be on guard. Your cat didn't pick you by accident. They picked you because something about you tells them, this is safe, this is mine. 3. It's also about scent and ownership. There's another layer here that most people don't think about. Cats have scent glands in their paws, small ones tucked between the pads, and when they knead, they're not just moving their paws, they're marking. Every surface a cat kneads on carries a little bit of their scent afterward. It's subtle, you can't smell it, but other cats can. And more importantly, your cat knows it's there. When your cat kneads on you, they are, in a very real sense, saying, this person is mine. It's not possessive in a controlling way. It's the same instinct that makes cats rub their cheek against a doorframe or curl up on your worn clothes. They're blending their scent with yours. They're making you theirs in the quiet language they've always spoken. So when your cat passes by other people in your home and comes specifically to knead on you, part of that is familiarity. Part of that is comfort. And part of that is a cat who's already decided, at a scent level, that you belong to them. If your cat kneads on you and only you drop a 1 in the comments right now, I want to see how many of us have been quietly chosen. 4. the emotional state behind the behavior. Kneading doesn't happen when a cat is stressed, or anxious, or alert. It happens when they are, in the most complete sense of the word, content. Watch a cat right before they start kneading. Their eyes are usually soft, half closed or slowly blinking. Their breathing is even. Their tail, if visible, is still or curled gently. Their whole body has let go of something. That is a cat who is not worried about anything, not calculating, not watching for threats. And then the paws start moving. Researchers who study feline behavior describe kneading as a self-soothing behavior, one that cats return to throughout their lives. When they feel emotionally safe, it regulates them, slows them down, brings them back to a baseline of ease. The fact that your cat reaches that state with you is significant. It means you are not a source of stress to them. You are, in fact, the opposite. You're the place they go when they want to feel like everything is okay. There aren't many things a cat can do that say more than that. 5. When kneading gets intense, what that means. Sometimes the kneading is gentle, soft, slow presses, barely any pressure. And sometimes it's vigorous, deep, claws fully extended, pushing hard, almost like they're trying to press right through you. That difference matters. More intense kneading usually points to a stronger emotional charge. A cat who hasn't seen you in a few days, a cat who was anxious about something and is now, finally, relaxed. A cat who simply has a lot of feeling to work through. It's not aggression. It's not discomfort directed at you. It's the opposite. It's an overflow of something that feels very big to them, expressed through the only physical language they have for this is good. If the pressure becomes uncomfortable, you don't have to endure it. Gently redirect shift position. Place a soft blanket between you and their paws. Cats generally adjust without taking it personally. But understand what it means when it happens. Your cat isn't just kneading, they're releasing something. And they're releasing it with you because you're the one they trust enough to let it go around. 6. What happens when you pull away? Here's a small thing worth noticing. If you shift away or stand up in the middle of a kneading session, watch your cat's face. Some cats pause, blink, then settle and move on. But some cats follow you, step back onto your lap, or sit and watch you with an expression that is difficult to fully describe, but that every cat owner recognizes immediately. That response tells you how much the moment meant to them. Kneading isn't just a habit your cat performs in your presence. It's something they come to seek, something they plan for, in whatever quiet way cats plan anything. When that moment gets interrupted, they notice. They feel the absence of it, which is worth holding on to, because it means that when your cat finally settles in, starts that slow rhythmic motion, and closes their eyes, they're not just passing time. They're choosing to be exactly where they are. Out of every lap in the world, your cat found yours. If this changed how you see those quiet kneading moments, share it with someone whose cat has chosen them too. They'll understand exactly what it means.